I told you guys, this is getting to a point where I need to get out of this turkey suit. So we're not going to start Overdrive yet. We're going to listen to me for a second. I am so sick and
tired. This is how we're starting Overdrive.
Of the gobbles of this turkey suit. Like every single week, I come out here and I try my hardest. I do the right thing, and I can't get out of it. But you know what? Somebody talked to me tonight, and I had an epiphany. And that epiphany was, tonight's the night. So since tonight's the night, it's an open challenge. So if you've got a pair of boots and a heartbeat, I need you to come on out here because tonight is definitely my night. I feel it in my bones. I'm ready to get out of the turkey suit. I mean, don't y'all want me out of it now too?
Well, hello again, everybody. Right along ringside here at Overdrive, and we've got a turkey talking to us right off the bat. Wait a minute. Josh, look who it is.
I can see him.
Well, you got a talking turkey, but you've also got a former Rush Division champion. Brandon Davis is back.
Well, TW3, who's been stuck in that turkey suit since November, he's got to win a match. He has not won a match since then. Called out anybody, and yeah, like you said, a former Rush Division champion, and Brandon Davis, who is back. And it looks like he's got a challenger.
BD bringing that main character energy, and
T-Dub, I know you want to get out of that turkey suit. I think there are people here who might like to see you try to get out of that turkey suit. T-Dub, let me tell you something, buddy. We've driven up here together. We've talked backstage together. I got a lot of respect for you. I've watched your work. I would love to give you a shot right now to take on the main character. To get out of
there. Wait a minute.
Oh, well. Cut my music! It looks like Al Snow has left his jive turkey out to defrost. And of course, that's attracted the Hollywood street rat, Brandon Davis, from his failed podcast. But that's okay. Make some noise, my sheep. Your icon has arrived. You see, gentlemen, welcome to my domain. And I've just been informed from our great general manager, Katie Gannon, that this has now become a triple threat bout within my domain.
just when I thought I couldn't dislike Icon Lee anymore, the longer he speaks, the more the headache starts, you know? Like, it just spreads.
Well,
and he's a real headache right now for TW3.
Well, let's officially introduce ourselves right here. It's Voice Valley, Erik Cordes, East End Village, Josh Ashcraft, as we start off Overdrive.
Sorry, wow. Icon Lee coming out here making this a triple threat match at TW3. Getting out here before we can even welcome everybody in. And I understand T-Dub's frustration, but Icon Lee, roll up.
Might be out of this right now.
Icon Lee spoiling what would have been a great one-on-one contest, I'm sure, between the main character, BD Brandon Davis at TW3.
Well, you know, T-Dub can't be happy about this because now, in a triple threat match, he doesn't have to get pinned for the match to be over, and he would still be in the turkey suit.
Shoulder to the midsection there. Davis charging back in. Eats a boot, though, from T-Dub. T-Dub's going to do anything he can to win this matchup. Face first into the canvas. He goes.
Flapping the wings as he goes. And
how many times are we going to make that joke?
Man, we got sheep. We got turkeys. We've got it all right here on Overdrive. And
well, old Al Snow had a farm. Irish whip reversal there. Up and over Davis.
Oh, my.
Boot to the mouth. Now Snapmare takes him over, and a kick right to the spine.
You see, TW3 has just been so frustrated. And
2 count only.
Again, you know, 1 count away from getting out of that suit, but he's going to do anything he can.
Drop kick to the face sends Davis down, and a running knee from Icon Lee. And, it's like I was saying, Icon Lee gives me a headache, but right now he's a real headache for TW3.
Absolutely. Now you got to keep your eyes on 2 different opponents, or you just dispose of one like that. It's a good one.
The problem with Icon Lee is he's got a big mouth, but he can back it up. He is impressive in the ring when he gets rocking and rolling on you, and that's something you don't want to happen.
And you got TW3 again that we've said November is back when he got put in that turkey suit at Thanksgiving Thunder. Wait a minute. He might still be in it. No.
TW3 able to get that shoulder up. Icon Lee was sliding in trying to break it up, and an elbow right to the base of the skull.
Can you imagine how desperate he must be right now to get out of that suit? How long can you go without getting a victory? And it's just a reminder every time you get in the ring with that suit on, you haven't won since November.
You're not wrong. It's complete psychological. Sorry.
Now, speaking of...
Brandon Davis and TW3 both just had the same idea. Let's kick him in the chest. And I honestly wanted to see how it was going to end, but T-Dub.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Crucifix.
Tries to roll him up.
2. No.
Not able to hold Davis down. And again, he's so close, almost getting the win, almost getting the 3, but almost isn't good enough to get him out of that turkey outfit.
Now listen, if you're TW3, I guess you could just take it off, but if you do that, it's in the contract. You lose your job here at OVW. He's got a family to feed.
TW3 with a clothesline, wiping out Davis. Davis slow to get back to his feet. T-Dub, I think, rocked him.
I wonder when T-Dub goes home to his family, do you think if they eat dinner together, do they eat turkey? That'd be a little weird.
I'd say probably not. TW3 lining up from the corner.
Whoa!
Baseball slide, drop kick. Well, not even a baseball slide. He's running bases like it's baseball. Drags him out to the center of the ring, and oh no, TW3. Every time he tries to do this with that turkey outfit on, it does not pay off for him.
Got up there a little quicker than he has in the past.
True, maybe he's learned to take it into account.
Oh, headbutt, nails it. Look at that, he actually hit it, and he's very excited about it. Wait, hold on, here comes.
Oh, Icon Lee sends him face first in that center buckle. Hang on.
No, he's got a hold of that turkey.
Oh, come on.
Here is your winner, Icon Lee!
Icon Lee literally snatching that match away.
If it wasn't embarrassing enough to wear a turkey suit now, you stay in it because you got beat by Icon Lee. Oh my goodness. Well, we're here on Overdrive and we got big action coming up for you here tonight. Continuing.
It's been a minute since I've joined OVW. And we've made leaps and bounds every single time. I know I'm the new kid around the block, but there's nothing new about what I bring to the table. Von Rocket, you're going to find out tonight why I'm the difference maker around here. You may have the experience, you may have the more time in the ring with me, but there's one thing that you don't have. You don't have the tenacity, you don't have the ferociousness, and you don't have the willingness to go the distance of what I'm prepared to go. So when you step into this ring with me tonight, you're going to find out exactly why I am a difference maker.
And there you see the Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez, making his way towards the ring. We'll see him in action a little bit later on tonight.
He's got Erik Surge.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Overdrive. I'm the lovely Linda Kay with the beautiful Jessica White, currently on ballroom dance assignment this week, if that's what we'll call it. So maybe next time she can show me some new moves. But nonetheless, what a way to kick off tonight's Overdrive with a triple threat match. We had TW3, who wants that darn turkey suit off, having an open challenge. We had the returning Brandon Davis answering the call, and then we had Icon Lee come out to take the challenge as well. In the end, though, Icon Lee is your winner, and that means TW3 still has to wear that darn turkey suit. TW, hopefully you can get that thing off soon. I know you want it off. Nonetheless, everyone, we are on the road to March Mayhem. That's going to be Sunday, March 15th, right here at Hotpoint Davis Arena. If you don't have your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? As always, OVWrestling.com. Get your seat because it's just going to get crazier and crazier on that road to mayhem. But everyone, we still have more matches to come on Overdrive after the break. We've got Von Rocket facing off against Kentucky's own Cash Daniel, as well as Star Rider facing off against Jay Deniro. We'll see you after the break.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Santa Carla, California, Von Rocket!
It's not a wicked, it's not a walk it, it's Von Rocket!
Right here in the Davis Arena, straight off the red eye from Santa Carla. And you see some young fans happy to have a front row seat to the Von Rocket show.
Yeah, taking home that event-used guitar pick.
Ryan Von Rocket, ever since making his way back here to OVW in the best shape of his life.
And his opponent, from Pikeville, Kentucky, Cash Daniel!
Talk about somebody being in shape. Cash Daniel, the big man out of Pikeville.
Used to tear it up as a Kentucky Wildcat on the football field, and he has trained hard over the last year and a half to become an OVW star, and he is legitimately here to stay.
The nice thing about OVW, you're seeing some of the best up-and-coming young professional wrestling talent in the world.
But
you see world-traveled stars like Von Rocket.
Absolutely, what a task here for young Cash Daniel against a multiple-time champion here in OVW.
Now, Von Rocket, no stranger to competition.
Likes to have a good time, but knows when to get serious as well. And you talk about serious. Cash Daniel has a serious beef with Big Mount Kadeem right now.
Well, yeah, Mount Kadeem seems to have a big mountainous beef with a handful of the guys on the OVW roster, Cash being one of them. And I don't know if, Cash is a tough guy, but I don't know if he wants to tangle with Mount Kadeem.
Well, I think Kadeem just embarrassed from what happened back in the Nightmare Rumble. Cash Daniel, Erik Surge, both responsible for getting him out of there.
It's like a freight train slamming into you. Von Rocket, though, drawing the proverbial line in the sand and chops away at Cash Daniel.
Ooh, I don't think that did much to the big man. Daniel chops that divorce dust right off the chest.
Well, and Cash Daniel, he had his first ever appearance in OVW, walking alongside Cash Flow, a man no stranger to lighting up some chests with some chops. Cash Daniel learned a little bit from him. Cash Daniel also using that head like he still got a helmet on it. Just slamming it right to the forehead of Von Rocket.
And, of course, Cash Daniel, no fear whatsoever. And, you know, it's one of those things. You can, wow, my gosh. You could be a star on the football field, but this is a completely different field. And I think he's learned it. And it's taken him a little while, but he is going to come in there and do his best against no matter who they put him in there with, like the veteran of Von Rocket here.
And Von Rocket showing off some of those veteran skills by pulling Cash into that corner, but that chop just seemed to wake Cash up a little bit. Well, Cash tried to get that leg up. Von Rocket, though, kicking the cable back into his hamstring. That's what those are, ladies and gentlemen. That's steel cable.
100%.
And that might as well have been a granite boulder, as Cash Daniel just laid out Von Rocket with that punch. Snatched that chin lock up.
I'm going to slow down Von Rocket. That's kind of the pace that Cash Daniel likes to do. Slow, methodical.
Cash Daniel has arms the size of most normal people's torsos, man. Cash Daniel's going to try to pull his head off with Von Rocket. Going to slip his way out of there. Cash quickly back into that chin lock. Fool me once, shame on you.
He's pulled the head off of many guys he's tried to block over time out there on the football field.
Von Rocket realizing he's not going to be able to power his way out of this hold. He's going to have to try to find a way to either get to those ropes or switch leverage up a little bit. And it's almost like he heard me. He did both.
Switch the leverage, and now John with the referee to get a little advantage there.
Yeah, kicking that rope up into the throat of Cash Daniel.
It's one thing with Von Rocket, not afraid to bend the rules a bit if he's got to. Wait a minute.
But bending the rules against somebody like Cash Daniel is not a smart thing to do. So all that does is fuel his fire even more. It's Cash now stalking Von Rocket.
Cash Daniel continues to polish his skills, the OVW Academy. And if you want to be the next big star like Cash Daniel, OVWacademy.com is the place to go.
What a clubbing blow.
So much velocity brings Von Rocket back into the ring. My God, what a belly-to-belly. And a kip-up as well.
Cash Daniel, slick after having to kick Von Rocket in the chest. Von Rocket oils himself up, man. Cash spins him around, hooks him up. Oh, my. Von Rocket hard into the center of the ring.
He got him.
Here is your winner, Cash Daniel!
Unbelievable Cash Daniel showing not only Von Rocket, but this crowd that he's got what it takes to be a star in OVW.
Tonight, Overdrive. It's Star Rider versus Jay Deniro. Now, Star Rider, I give you all the credit in the world. You're fast, you're agile, but you're not facing someone your size. 6'6", 260 pounds. The bigger man always comes out on top.
Jay Deniro joins us in the ring later on tonight, and so does this man. We already saw Drew Hernandez, and he's got a date with the Bomb.
Surge is fired up.
There's a comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day. But nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour, the first breath of warmth before the first sip. At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine. It's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the great beyond.
Overdrive. It's Erik Cornish and Josh Ashcraft right along ringside. The star of the show is here to show up for us.
Star Rider, formidable competitor.
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Deniro.
You want to talk about formidable? Deniro. You know, man that burst onto the scene in OVW as the hired muscle of Superior Tony Evans.
And who would have ever thought when we saw that he'd be one of the most beloved stars here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena? Look out!
Well, not very beloved by Star Rider. Star Rider immediately tries to get the jump on Deniro before the bell.
Well, the frustrations of Star Rider going back to tough love and his loss in that triple threat match. Oh,
Deniro putting Star in the corner and trying to chop through him.
Oh, my.
Good God.
What a clash in styles here between these two competitors, but I'm here for it, Josh.
Star Rider taking out the knee of Deniro and sending him down to the canvas. Star Rider is going to have to do exactly this. Chop Deniro down and keep him down as Deniro snatched him by the throat.
Deniro's had enough of that. Oh, man. He nearly chopped the tie off of him.
Star Rider going for broke, trying to chop Jay Deniro, but that ain't going to work. Deniro sends him in.
Oh, my.
Star eats a boot.
Star might be seeing stars after that boot caught him in the chin.
Deniro tries to drop the knee. Star Rider smartly out of the way, and Deniro goes down almost immediately.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to get that knee back. Maybe it popped out of the socket or something there.
Star Rider.
Oh, man.
Little Jackie Chan style action there, flipping up and kicking him right in the face. Star Rider. Catches Deniro with that super kick. Deniro doesn't go down, though.
Well, he still has him on his knees, and that makes him a smaller competitor as long as he stays down there.
Deniro attempting to get back to his feet. Huge flying knee right to the temple. Star Rider has an opening, but Deniro took his head off.
He was waiting on him.
Deniro with those huge clubbing clotheslines, wiping out Star Rider.
Samoan drop.
Sicilian roll?
I'll take it. Deniro is fired up. Whatever was happening with that knee, I guess he got it popped back into place. Look out.
Star Rider out of the way, and what a super kick.
Oh, my.
Shotgun drop kick. Deniro goes down.
He is in the drop zone. Look out, Deniro.
Star going for the Star Destroyer.
My God. All that weight down into the chest. That is it.
Here is your winner, Star Rider.
Josh, the man is fired up. He wanted that media championship. It was in his grasp, and now he's determined to get back.
Star Rider picking up a huge win over Jay Deniro here on Overdrive.
Big victories there first from Star Rider against Jay Deniro, and then a huge victory for Cash Daniel, getting a win over the 20-plus year veteran of Von Rocket. I think that's the right way to say it. But everyone, as we've mentioned already, this year, 2026 is a very monumental year for OVW. We've got some huge dates coming up. Coming up first on June 14th. It's going to be, June 11th. It's going to be our huge 1,400th episode of OVW TV. Got that mixed up a bit. So again, Thursday, June 11th. 1,400th episode of OVW TV. We've got shenanigans planned to stay up to date because it's going to be a great time that night. And then we also have the 200th episode of Overdrive. That's going to be in August. That's on August 18th. What a special moment that'll be for me and Jessica, just being a part of Overdrive. It's been amazing. And then also, everyone, the end of the year, Christmas Chaos, our final Sunday night special of the year, will be our 175th SMS ever. Whew! It's going to get here before we know it, but everyone, Save those dates. It's a huge, huge year for OVW. Speaking of having a celebration, coming up after the break, I have my one-on-one sit-down with our women's champion, Leela Feist. And will she be feisty with me? You will have to see. And then our main event is Drew Hernandez of the Superior family facing off against Erik Sturge. We'll be back.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, yeah, it's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
Overdrive, and tonight, gracing our presence, none other than the OVW Women's Champion, Leela Feist. Leela, welcome to Overdrive.
Thank you, Linda.
Absolutely. It's like deja vu because we've had a couple of times where you joined us at commentary on Rise, and you're right there to my right, and also donning that gold on your shoulder now.
Yes,
on the pedestal right here.
Got to take it everywhere I go.
Oh, absolutely. You hold that thing proud. And what are your thoughts right now? I mean, you've been our women's champion for quite a minute now, and you've had some strong battles and very confident, and you've been representing that championship well here at OVW.
Well, I mean, after winning the championship in record time from Freya, and then having all my bouts with J-Rod, not once, not twice, mind you, but 3 times I beat her.
That's right. They're obviously defeating former OVW women's champions. And as a champion yourself, I mean, that's got to do a lot to build your confidence, to really, raise the self-esteem as a champion.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's about time that people started to recognize me for the talent that I am.
That's right. I mean, I've seen your evolution at OVW. You've seen many facets of Leela Feist, but obviously now you've grinded, you've made your way to the top, having that goal right now. So what are your initial thoughts right now as champion? Again, having those recent battles where you've defended the title and you've walked away as champion.
I mean, I feel amazing. Like I said, I feel like it's been time, and now here I am. And, I know that you might not understand this, Linda, but carrying the weight of this belt and carrying the weight of the women's locker room on my shoulders for so long, it's been a challenge, but I'm up for that type of challenge. Every woman in there wants to be me. Every man wants to be with me. Some of the women want to be with me. So it's a tough spot to be in.
Yes. Again, mentioned confidence there as women's champion. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention something, though. Some of your recent title defenses, dare I say there may have been some shenanigans involved, maybe some type of interference. One, for starters, being the mysterious white substance. I just have to address the elephant in the room. It was evident that was used in the match. And also the Feisty boys, also we saw at Tough Love finding their way into that ladder match too. I just had to address it. There's been some rumbling about that, so I give you the platform.
Well, Linda, they're just doing their jobs. They're here for me, to protect me, to help me in any way that I need them. And obviously, like every other man, they just want to be close to me. They want to impress me. And as far as the mysterious white substance, I mean, those are just nasty rumors, Linda. Those are nasty rumors that J-Rod has been spreading about me. Nasty, nasty rumors, J-Rod, just like every other woman out there, I know you want to be me, darling, and I know you've got friends in the locker room, but you really just need to let it go, okay? Your time as champion is over. It is the divine drama's reign now.
Are you saying, or simply just an allegation that we don't have evidence of that on camera.
No proof, no evidence,
okay.
no.
Oh. Right. Leela, this is another side of you. Again, as women's champion, I get.
I mean, you seem a little confused, a little bit baffled, or I don't know, maybe you're just, in J-Rod's pocket like many other people at OVW somehow.
I support every woman on our roster. I'm just so surprised. It's just a different side of Leela we're getting today. But again, we bring you on here so you can, let us know what's on your mind. It's just the look on your face. It's just a different side. I think it's causing no troubles here.
I mean, I really thought that you were better than this, Linda, and you're jealous of me too?
Champion, this is your pedestal. Say as you will.
Well, I mean, just like everyone else in the women's locker room, you see how they were fighting over my belt, my championship, okay? And they're just pulling it around like with their grubby little hands. But this is a prize that I rightfully won. And now you seem like you're kind of on the side of all of them. You're not really giving me the respect that I deserve here.
I don't see that at all. I mean, being part of the announce team, I have an unbiased stance. I'm just kind of surprised right now at some of the things you're saying. It's just a little different feel than other times that we've been side by side one another. But hey, you have that confidence, and that's what I see now. But that's good, because you are the champion, and they don't call you feisty for nothing.
Exactly. You got to start holding yourself to a higher standard at some point, Linda.
Well, I know you mentioned our women's locker room. You've called out J-Rod. You mentioned your record-breaking win over Freya. What other message do you have to the women's locker room? Because again, everyone wants the hand on that goal, and on you, Leela.
Well, I've had my eye on Carter Kaufman. I know she lasted quite a while there during the Women's Rumble, but I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm better than all of you.
Strong words there. I called you champ before, and I'm going to say it again. Leela Feist, champion. Thank you for joining us tonight on Overdrive.
Thank you, Linda.
All right, everyone. We'll see you back in just a couple.
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by lovely Miss Larkin and Tommy Boy, representing the Superior Family, Drew Hernandez.
The Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez. If Hernandez weren't getting paid by Evans, I don't think he'd hang around either one of these two morons.
You definitely have to pay me to hang around, that's for sure.
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, Bomb Erik Surge.
You see the look in the eye of Erik Surge. He has got so many irons in the fire right now, and so many grudges he needs to take care of. Mal Kadim and Shannon the Dude, and then, of course, the ongoing issues he's had with the Evans family.
Well, issues with the Evans families, issues with Zoe. I mean, OVW just a mess right now with all kinds of people who just want to beat the hell out of each other, and you're going to see some of that here tonight in this matchup.
Well, these two no strangers to each other.
Exactly, man.
Drew Hernandez has just been like a thorn in the side of Erik Surge all through his issues with Tony Evans.
Yeah, no love lost out of any of these competitors at Tough Love either.
No, absolutely not. You see, Drew got that detonator, nearly took his head off right in the middle of the ring.
Surge backing Drew into that corner. These two men just bullying each other around the ring. Surge might have the height, but take nothing away from Drew Hernandez.
Oh.
He is a powerful man in that ring.
And experience, too.
And
He's
smart.
got the experience factor all over Surge.
Hernandez calling for a test of strength, and Surge goes higher and Drew goes lower, boot to the midsection. And, just a couple weeks ago, we saw Mount Kadim nail Erik Surge with that huge senton.
Oh, man, the ribs are still, they got to be sore, if not broken.
Well, and that's the thing. Everybody keeps targeting Surge's midsection. So, bruising those ribs, causing a little bit of internal bleeding a few months ago. Shoulder tackle from Hernandez, wipes out Surge. Surge, though, tries to trip up Hernandez. Press out of Surge.
Raining down right hands on the Mauler's forehead. Yeah, Surge has got to be feeling that. And, of course, Drew knows that. He's wanting to hit him with that devastating spear he does so well.
Yeah, Drew Hernandez, he truly studies. Whoa. He truly studies the people that he's going to have to face off against in the ring. He does his homework. Swing and a miss, and Surge with a neck breaker taking down Hernandez. I don't think Drew saw that coming. I sure didn't.
If you didn't see that just awful attack by Mount Kadim at Tough Love, you can watch it right now on this very YouTube channel for free. Oh, my.
Tommy Boy brought in the hard way.
Tommy Boy is in the ring.
He likes to stick his nose in everybody else's business.
What is he saying? You want me to throw him? Oh, my God. He just used Tommy Boy as a weapon. Is that legal?
It's legal. He just hit a man with another man, and that other man was not involved in the matchup. Therefore, it is legal. And what is Larkin?
Grabbing the leg. My goodness.
Sir. Oh, yes, snatcher ball. Oh, Drew Hernandez, though.
Well, that's the thing with the Evans family. You've also always got another member hanging around somewhere outside.
Oh, and that's the power of Drew Hernandez I was talking about.
My goodness. Drew Hernandez on top. We got more Overdrive coming up.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy told him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel healthy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Back here on Overdrive, the Mayan Mauler Drew Hernandez against the bomb Erik Surge.
Surge's been trying to fight back after Hernandez drove him into the apron, right to the edge. And Drew drops the elbow.
As we mentioned earlier in the match, Drew Hernandez working on those injured ribs of Erik Surge that Mount Kadim, the big 400-pounder, just landed on his ribs at Tough Love.
Drew smartly going back to the ribs again. You saw the kicks to the back of Surge. If Drew's able to weaken Surge up, weaken those ribs up even more, that spear is going to be even more devastating. However, if he's able to damage Surge's back, Surge won't have the power, the ability to kick out.
Absolutely right, Josh. And, I got to wonder, Erik Surge is a fighter, but maybe take a couple of weeks off. You have been beaten. You have been bruised. My gosh, look at this.
And Hernandez just digging his knuckles into the ribs of Surge. That is so painful.
Oh, my.
Just grinding away at the ribs. And then shots to the midsection.
Like you said, Drew Hernandez has done his homework for sure. He knows those ribs have been an issue all the way back to last year when Zoe attacked him. You got to just hope that Surge has got his mind on this match and not on Mount Kadim. You saw him and Cash Daniel both try to get at Kadim this past week on Rise.
Sliding clothesline out of Hernandez. Not enough to keep Surge down.
Drew Hernandez giving the business to referee Charlene McKenzie here.
Well, sometimes you got to. Snatches a chin lock on Erik. Surge now Hernandez trying to lean in as much as he can to force Surge's head down and into the crook of his elbow to cut off that oxygen, cut off that blood flow.
And of course, if there is a problem with those ribs, a cracked rib or something, that could puncture a lung. You could push those ribs right into another organ.
Very, very possible. And Tommy Boy and Larkin looking on as Surge fights his way out. Oh, back elbow.
Oh, my. I don't even want to guess what their Valentine's Day was like.
I wouldn't even hazard a guess. Erik Surge clutching at his ribs, charges in, throws that back elbow, but you see again, he's doing damage to himself. And
here comes Tommy Boy again. To get him out of here.
The Pink Panther flattened.
Hernandez.
My. Muscle Surge up and down. And I thought that was it.
So close, as you can see. I'm not gonna read lips, but
Drew
he is
Hernandez
very frustrated.
Wondering what's going on here. What's it gonna take to keep Erik Surge down? And the Mayan Mauler.
Oh, he's thinking
setting up for
spear
that
here,
spear.
Josh.
Erik Surge favoring those ribs. He's clutching at him, trying to drag himself back to his feet. Hernandez charges Surge out of the way.
Unbelievable. How did he get over that? Oh, detonator! He got him! Surge wins!
Here is your winner, Erik Surge!
Erik Surge just about cut the head off of Drew Hernandez. And could he get one step closer to taking back what he feels is rightfully his, the OVW United States Championship?
But can he avoid Mount Kadim on the way? We shall see. Right here on Overdrive, Surge is the winner.
Well, despite some shenanigans from the Superior family, Erik Surge still coming up with that win over the Mayan Mauler. And then how about that interview with Leela? I mean, it was a little different vibe than the one I normally had with her when she was sitting with me at commentary a couple times. But nonetheless, she is the champ. So hope you enjoyed that interview as well. Curious to hear what else she has to say while she's still champion. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed tonight's Overdrive. Of course, as I mentioned, March Mayhem, our next Sunday night special. That's coming up Sunday, March 15th. OVWrestling.com for those tickets. And of course, stay up to date on all things OVW, not just on the website, but on our socials, on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, and of course, like, sharing, subscribing to our YouTube channel. And you know what? I have some things to talk to Miss Jessica about. Some rumors, perhaps, to address. Maybe I can pull her off the dance floor and, have my own sit down with her. But till then, everyone, we'll see you this Thursday night on Rise. OVWrestling.com. If you don't have your tickets yet, I'll be here along with everyone else. So, till then, have a good night, everyone.